What would y'all sell y'all sperm to her? Like, how you feel
Hell
about
no.
artificial insemination?
How much money? How much
Would
money
you
we talking?
for
Yeah,
let's say
I'm
she
with him.
offer
How
you
much money we
200K.
talking?
She offer you 200K. Would you do it?
200K for a nut? Oh, immediately. You kidding
Yeah,
me?
you can
Go
have
ahead,
that.
take it.
Yeah,
You
you
can
gonna
have
pay
it.
more
You can
tax
have
for it.
that.
I done given a couple of those away for free, you know.
I
So
done flushed a couple of them down the toilet. Shit, you can have one for 200K.
You gonna have to pay child support after that. You still get
No,
paid
you know
no,
what
after
I'm saying?
no, no. He
I be
said
throwing them away.
artificial
You know,
insemination.
if you
I
want to
don't
pay
know.
200K, then
She already
What
paid
that's the
what
20.
best business arrangement I ever made in my life.
what if she say 20K and you have zero paternal rights?
As
Like
long
you
as I
can
ain't got to
never
pay
see the
child support,
kid.
I'll take the
Oh
20K.
no, not 20,000 and no
I ain't gotta
responsibility.
see my kid.
I'll take the 20
No,
bands.
20 bands and no responsibility sound like a good time to me.
Hell nah.
They having a shortage on black male semen right now, and
Yeah,
the
especially
prices
if
for
it's
us is up
vaccinated
right
too.
now.
I don't
Yeah.
fit
They
the
only paying
criteria. I ain't 6
$75.
feet tall, and
Yeah, I know I got some. Look, 500K, and we could talk about it. 500K, we could talk about it.
They only paying $75, but you only get to go once a week. But look, she mentioned autonomy.
Yep.
See, she mentioned autonomy,
Like,
and
she
I
ain't
think
know
somebody
nothing
else
about that.
earlier had mentioned autonomy.
I did.
It was you, was it you? And I think that she was saying that women wanted autonomy, or she didn't want autonomy, or we needed. I forget how it went.
I
But
said she
anyway,
wanted
was like,
autonomy.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you said
man.
the
You know,
D-Wade
when
thing.
when she's saying she wanted autonomy, so she can know when and how much bullshit that she's gonna tolerate and when she can walk away from it or something like that. See, that kind of talk is like, oh hell, Shannon Sharp would never. You know, Shannon, you know, if since she's like 56-year-old, bro, Shannon Rawls would never, JR would never, nobody would it's like, okay, when you get to a certain level of money making, gentlemen, whether you are making $75,000, let's make a goal for every black man to make at minimum $75,000 in based on the current GDP of America. I need all you guys to strive for 75K, right, per year. Now, when you get to 75K, whether you make it to 100K, whether you make it to 200K, whether you make it to 500,000, 750, as she was talking, the question becomes, how many Porsches do you want to buy? How many Teslas do you want to own? How many flat screen TVs do you want in your house? How many vacations would you like to take? She mentioned Saint-Tropez. How many vacations would you fellas, once you're making $200,000, $150,000, even $75,000, because you get your 2 weeks per year. How many vacations do you want per year? Versus a woman that's telling you, I need full autonomy, so I ain't got to take your bullshit when I hear it. And that is the problem. That's the disconnect that a lot of women are having, and a lot of men who have no discipline and will fuck anything or is happy to get some pussy will settle for or tolerate. Fellas, you deserve what you tolerate. So you cannot go out and simply because a woman is giving you some interest or some sex and you taking that bullshit, that autonomy shit that she's talking about, and then get mad at the ultimate outcomes, which in our case right now these days is divorce and the kids taken and half your shit taken. Once you get $100,000 a year and you're making that because you've been at your job for the last 7 years and you're a senior and you're not a junior anymore, and you in the groove, and you got a little small entrepreneurship side hustle that's adding to that, because you're probably only making $60,000 at your job, but maybe you can make $40,000, a couple grand a month doing your side hustle. Make sure that you get a woman that's willing to live within your means in your life, your current lifestyle, and that because how many Mercedes Benzes do you need? How many Honda Accords do you need? Honda Accord is a brand new 2024 Honda Accord is a nice car. How many do you actually need? Because women is going to say, I need a man on my level so we can buy 2 of those. But you may not necessarily need 2 of those. I want to be able to go on these vacations. But where are we going together that I need your money? It doesn't make any sense. So it just seems like a lot of women, Ebony included, and guys need to be able to identify this in women that you guys are dating are just out of touch with how men are thinking, especially considering that we're quote unquote cost benefit calculators. That's all I have on the JR.
And going on that point, she's talking about that. So she's talking to men that don't want to have kids, right? But she thinking since they don't have the kids, she gonna go get a kid from somewhere else, and then now they gonna want her. No, they still not gonna want you because you got a kid, dummy. Like I was like, and it's kind of crazy, kind of like because she speaks so logical with all the stuff that she was saying, and then when she said that, I was like, come on now, you're not really thinking it through, and that's why, man, it seemed like the women today, like they always talk about this 666. They want the devil because think about it. How many, goddamn, how many guys see those women in college? They was dating the hood dudes and stuff like that rather than dating the guys that was at the school. You see what I'm saying? But now all of a sudden, nobody on my level. But you had all these nerds. It's crazy, man.
Y'all
He
know
turned
it's
down Gerald. That was in
I agree with what James was saying, man. How that makes sense to me. She talking about upgrading as far as on dating older men. Like you said, this dude he wants to deal with his grandkids and send them home after about 2 or 3 hours of dealing with them. He tired, ready to go count time, take a nap. He's not looking to deal with changing the diapers, a baby crying. You know what I'm saying, 1 or 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, because I doubt she breastfeed. She gonna definitely bottle feed. Her ass ain't gonna do that much. No, so she's not gonna want to deal with that. Go change it. He's not gonna want to deal with that. No, what man want to marry you? Now, if your child was a teenager, getting ready to go to college, maybe 56-year-old man ain't gonna want to deal with no 2 or 3-year-old child running around. He's trying to see her getting his last few nuts in, because he's only got a few left in him. And now he got to deal with a 2-year-old come knocking on the goddamn door. He ain't trying to do that. He's trying to be an empty nester, enjoy life with you. Like you said, get up and go travel anytime you want to go. I want to go see my grandkids. I stay the weekend, go see my grandkids. But I'm not going to be running around with a car seat in the back of my car at the age of 56. I'm not dealing with that shit.
It's only a couple of years, though, right? Ain't it only about 5 years that the car seat going to be back there?
No, the car seat could be all the way up to damn near 8, 10, or 12.
Hey, Hank.
All that shit.
Last night, my daughter, she too. She woke up out her sleep, came and laid in my spot, peed in the bed. It came out the pamper, and then got on my leg. I had to go sleep on the couch. Now them my kids. I couldn't dare do that for somebody else's kid. Hell no.
A 56-year-old man don't want to deal with that shit. He gonna have to deal with spit up. He gonna have to deal with changing the diapers, pull up. Hell no. Running around in the backyard trying to educate and teach this little son bitch. Hell no, he ain't gonna want to deal with this motherfucker.
Yeah,
he ready to send that little motherfucker on about his way. Where's his mother? Where's his daddy? Where the parents? Come get these goddamn kids. He not trying to have them live on 24/7 and then still would deal with her. Look, like you said, she doesn't give off feminine type energy. She doesn't. I could imagine her ass trying to come to the bedroom being sexy in some lingerie, but her ass talking like a goddamn dude. That's what ain't nobody got time for this. Yeah, she wants to do. She could chain the fuck up and slap on her ass with that fucking tassel garter belt she's wearing. Hell with that shit. Ain't nothing feminine about her. Ain't nothing gonna turn me the fuck on. As soon as she start talking, goddamn baby, just shut the fuck up and bend the fuck over. Just don't say shit. Just bend over. You sound like a fucking bulldagger. I'm good.